Hello everyone, and good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever it may be. It is I, once again, the Basement Mage. Good day to you, and welcome to my crappy little place of the human race. You might say, where the hell have you been, you hooligan? Well, let me tell you, I have gone on my first job, and I have to start paying bills, just graduated. So yeah, there's been a lot of stuff in the background. I have not been able to upload anything, sadly. But hey, at least I'm back, and that's what counts. But more importantly, there's a good reason why I came back. I have played around with a specific weapon, and you're seeing it right now within my right hand. And that weapon is this beautiful hammer. It's the scepter of the all-freaking knowing, yeah! Woo! You might say, well, why the hell would you use this pile of junk? It's a stupid hammer, and it's dumb, it's slow, it's as a shish boyo, girlo, whatever you might be an alien, don't care. Look, since the new update, by the way, the update is amazing, I love arenas, holy moly, moi, but more importantly, they have buffed many weapon types. Axes, they buffed a little bit on flails, but more importantly for this video, they have buffed hammers. All hammers. Every single hammer has more forward momentum, which means more distance, which means more range. Some of them are faster, and some of them do more have more hyper armor when you use them. And that also applies to this hammer. And you know what I love about this hammer? It has insane reach. Do you see this reach? Do you see how long it is? It's insanely long. Like, compared to perhaps the Carrion Knight Sword, which some people use, this one is pretty long. It's a straight sword. It has good range, but you compare to this, and suddenly you see, damn, this has the range of a great sword, which it does. But you say, okay, range doesn't matter. We have good range of some weapons like whips, but they're not freaking popular, so what makes this so good? Well, let me tell you, my good friend, it's the moveset. First of all, let's look at the forward momentum of the light attacks. This whole combo propelled me from that line all over to here. And if you add with the crazy range, suddenly you'll be able to get people from a very good distance. And heck, the last attack, like, let's see this attack. Okay, where is it? This attack roll cuts actually. So if they try to roll away in the last combo attack, which you will get out more than you'd expect. It's very weird, but you would actually land it more than you'd think. You actually kick the living shit out of people. It's really cool, and the light attack combo is just really good due to the range and forward momentum. But it's not just the light attack combo which is good. It's also paired with the fact this is a hammer, it staggers a lot and breaks poise. You're going to be able to combo people with the light attack combo. You're going to get them with many hits, which is nice. You're just going to interrupt them. But that is not the best part about the moveset of this weapon. This is. I love that they gave the longest hammer the pokes. It has an insane crouch poke. You go all the way over here and you poke with this big long ass stick. I have outpoked some heavy thrusting swords with this. I'm not kidding. I have fought and I have outpoked a heavy thrusting sword. Can you heavy thrusting sword? No, heavy thrusting sword with this beautiful poke. And that's not just it. You have running heavy, which has a lot of damage. I love running heavy. And then you have backstep as well. Backstep poke. And the last attack of this combo is also, guess it, a poke. Oh, it's beautiful. The moveset of this weapon, paired with its range, paired with the full momentum, paired with the fact it's a hammer, it's gonna break poise, means you're gonna land a lot of hits and get a lot of damage. But wait, there's more. One of the most important parts of this weapon in particular is its weapon skill. Knowledge above all. And this is how it looks. What it does is decrease magic and holy defense by 10%. Within everyone in a big, very large vicinity, mind you, including you, however. So you will get your magic and holy defense lowered, but so will your enemy. And when you rock this weapon, you're probably gonna go int build, which means every single spell that you have will suddenly get boosted. You'll do 10% more damage against your enemies. They will do too if they use magic or holy, but hey, if you're going first, they will not expect the damage, eh? Am I right? But still, this is really good. And it also pairs well with the weapon with itself, which does split damage. It does, well, magic damage, as you would guess from Gideon the Big Brained. And it has good int scaling and good dex. Oh, not good, but it's decent. And, well, it's pretty nice. And what I actually at least would advise, if you're going int build, magic, I would advise going more on the intel. I would advise going minimum dexterity and all in on intelligence, because you might get more physical AR with dex. However, I think it's more worth if you're going about level 138 or 125. I think it's more worth going pure mage, so at least you can combo this beautiful weapon with spells, because then you can shoot spells at your opponent and just pressure them. And when they get mad and like, okay, I need to rush the wizard, you can just go bam, 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 and deal an obscene amount of damage and kick their butt, because you will combo the living shit out of them. Or you could just do this. You could also poke them when they try to run against you, or do a heavy. Basically, you pressure them with spells and you hit them with the weapon, and you can either finish them off with like some poke or a swift glance of sword, which I have done a lot. It's really effective. And it's really nice, and knowledge above all just makes all of that much better. And also going pure int. So I recommend going pure int. However, what's the downsides? Well, the first downside was that 10% to yourself if you do activate the weapon art, which is nice, but yeah, it is true, you do get lower defense against holy and magic yourself, so get like... you need to know that at least. So if you're fighting another caster, which is also why I have Eternal Darkness too, you know, screw over any caster who tries to throw some stupid spell like Stars of Ruin. But the second downside is that this is a split damage weapon, and it only has 575 AR, which is not the most. It's not exactly an insane amount of AR, which means you won't be able to, you won't exactly kill someone in 2 seconds, than using some other weapons like the Moonveil, which is insane, or heck, I would say you won't get as much AR as if you would use the Morning Star, for example, with some Asher Word that it boosts your damage. Technically you get more damage for that, but personally I like this weapon far more, because it's range and moveset, and also Ashur. It also looks really cool. But I don't know, I don't know how good it compares to other weapons, but I'm guessing the Morning Star does outperform it with an AR, but this has the more superior range, which I think has come in handy in many occasions. Like a lot of occasions, like a crazy amount of occasions. But that's beside the point. So the weakness is the damage, and the fact that you can't infuse it, and the small amount of damage negation debuff that you get. However, some of these can be ignored, or at least worked around. For example, you kind of do get a little more damage technically by using Dash of War. The debuff is sad, but hey, you can use Eternal Darkness, and you can also use those livers. They work. But I would say I would say dodging is the most effective part, because it doesn't cost anything. It's easy. But yeah, this weapon is really nice, and I'm gonna perform it in the arena at least. I don't know how good this performs within a invasion. I have never used hammers in invasions, and let me tell you, if you've seen the previous video, I am horrible. Just absolutely pathetic when it comes to invasions. I'm terrible. This is my favorite mage weapon, but holy moly, I'm not ready to do invasions because I'm just not good enough, okay? So if any of you is good at invasions, would you want to comment down below how it went? I would love to know. I would love to know how it went for you and your invasions. But I think that's about it for the review, So yeah, you guys should definitely go and test this beautiful baby out. alongside your spells within your mage build. That's at least the intro or the introduction to the video. Well, there won't be no more commentary, but still, I hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy the video. See ya soon.
I'm joking! Stop! 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 Stop the break! Stop! Stop! Stop!